Few names in cinematic history evoke as much power and recognition as Arnold Schwarzenegger. For decades, he has been the face of the Terminator franchise, embodying the relentless T-800 and delivering iconic lines like "I'll be back" that have cemented his place in pop culture. But with the recent announcement that future iterations of the Terminator series may move forward without Arnold, fans are left to wonder, can the franchise survive without its most recognizable star? When the Terminator debuted in 1984, it was a relatively low-budget sci-fi thriller. Directed by James Cameron, the film introduced audiences to a dystopian future ruled by Skynet, a self-aware artificial intelligence bent on eradicating humanity. At its center was Arnold Schwarzenegger as the titular Terminator, a ruthless killing machine sent back in time to eliminate Sarah Connor, the mother of humanity's future savior. Arnold's portrayal of the T-800 was groundbreaking. His imposing physique, stoic demeanor, and robotic movements made him a perfect fit for the role. The film's success catapulted him to superstardom and laid the groundwork for an enduring franchise. The 1991 sequel, Terminator 2: Judgment Day, elevated the series to legendary status. This time, Arnold's Terminator was reprogrammed to protect Sarah and her son John Connor, flipping his role from antagonist to hero. The movie's groundbreaking special effects, emotional depth, and thrilling action sequences solidified its place as one of the greatest sci-fi films of all time. After Terminator 2, subsequent entries in the series struggled to replicate the magic of the first two films. Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines 2003, Terminator Salvation 2009, Terminator Genesis 2015, and Terminator Dark Fate 2019 all received mixed to negative reviews with diminishing box office returns. While each film attempted to expand the story, many fans felt that the narrative became convoluted, relying too heavily on time travel and failing to capture the emotional resonance of the earlier entries. Despite the diminishing returns, Arnold remained a constant presence. His return to the franchise often served as a major selling point, with marketing campaigns leaning heavily on his iconic status. However, even his star power couldn't fully save the declining reception of the later films. Arnold Schwarzenegger's role in the Terminator franchise goes beyond his performance as the T-800. He is, in many ways, synonymous with the series itself. His charisma, physicality, and ability to deliver both menacing and humorous moments have made him the heart of the franchise. The T-800's iconic design is also inextricably linked to Arnold. His face, voice, and mannerisms have been integral to the character's identity. Even in films where CGI versions of younger T-800s were used, they were modeled after Arnold, underscoring his enduring influence. Moreover, Arnold's personal story as a self-made immigrant who rose to become a Hollywood superstar mirrors the themes of resilience and perseverance that run through the Terminator series. For fans, Arnold's presence adds a layer of authenticity and nostalgia that's hard to replicate. While Arnold's contributions to the Terminator franchise are undeniable, there is a compelling argument for moving the series in a new direction. For one, the reliance on his character has arguably limited the franchise's ability to evolve. Each new film has often felt like a rehash of old ideas, tethered to the nostalgia of the original films rather than exploring fresh narratives. James Cameron, the creator of the Terminator universe, has hinted that future installments might explore new characters and stories. By stepping away from Arnold's T-800, the franchise could delve deeper into the broader themes of artificial intelligence, humanity's dependence on technology, and the moral dilemmas of creating sentient machines. There's also the practical matter of Arnold's age. While he remains a beloved figure, he is now in his mid-70s. Physical roles like the T-800 demand a level of intensity that becomes increasingly challenging with time. A new generation of actors and characters could bring fresh energy and perspectives to the series. If the Terminator franchise is to survive without Arnold Schwarzenegger, it will need to undergo a significant reinvention. Here are some potential directions it could take. Focus on new characters. Introduce a new protagonist or antagonist who can carry the weight of the series. This character could be another Terminator model or a human hero battling Skynet's resurgence. Explore Skynet's origins. A prequel series exploring how Skynet was created and how it became self-aware could offer a fresh perspective. This storyline could delve into the ethical dilemmas of AI development and the unintended consequences of technological advancements. Expand the universe. Similar to what Star Wars and the Marvel Cinematic Universe have done, the Terminator franchise could expand into spin-offs, TV series, or even animated adaptations. This approach would allow for diverse storytelling and exploration of different facets of the Terminator universe. Reboot the series. A complete reboot could reimagine the Terminator story for a new generation. While risky, a reboot would offer the opportunity to modernize the narrative and address criticisms of the later films. Lean into social commentary. The original Terminator films were not just action-packed blockbusters. They also served as cautionary tales about the dangers of unchecked technological progress. Future installments could double down on these themes, addressing contemporary concerns about AI, surveillance, and automation. The Terminator series isn't the first franchise to face the challenge of continuing without its iconic lead. The James Bond films have thrived for decades by periodically recasting the titular character, while the Star Wars series has expanded beyond the Skywalker saga to explore new characters and stories. However, not all attempts to move on from a central figure have been successful. The Pirates of the Caribbean films, for example, struggled to maintain momentum without Johnny Depp's Captain Jack Sparrow. The key to success lies in balancing respect for the franchise's legacy with a willingness to take creative risks. Ultimately, the success of a Terminator film without Arnold Schwarzenegger will depend on how well it resonates with fans. For many, the series is deeply tied to nostalgia, and any attempt to move forward will need to honor its roots while carving out a new identity. One way to achieve this could be through Arnold's involvement in a smaller capacity. Perhaps he could appear in a mentor-like role or as a voice guiding new characters, allowing the franchise to transition more seamlessly. The Terminator franchise stands at a crossroads. While Arnold Schwarzenegger's departure marks the end of an era, it also presents an opportunity for reinvention. By embracing fresh ideas, new talent, and contemporary themes, the series has the potential to thrive in a world where AI and technology are more relevant than ever. Can the Terminator franchise survive without Arnold? Only time will tell. But as the T-800 famously said, "I'll be back." Perhaps the same can be said for the series itself, with or without its most iconic star.